feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the feel like, yeah, all day.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Got one.
Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
He'll buy some time right. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Let's go. 60 out low.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And this one will be returned to right around the 38. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Pernell McPhee able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Let's go, get the snap.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A strong running. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. This will probably be the... last play of the quarter.
I know he ain't got it.
Hey, rock it.
Here we go.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 3rd. One now on 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Kiko Alonso able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is... incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete to Slayton. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Great corner route there, not only able to catch it, turn it up. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught at the 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there for the Giants. 65 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's all... And he is in! Touchdown, New York! Taking it in from a yard out as his guys have... So we are in the 2nd quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Rolling to his left. 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. It's their quarterback. Ready for the regular. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll look to throw here. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. And got his man. Complete. The 20. 10. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 96 yards. And the Giants... It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, up and over. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. How about that? Their quarterback, 28 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner. And he turned it into a nice game.
Rosas to add the extra point. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out, and it's a touchdown for the New York Giants. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the owner.
Ready? 15, Ronnie. 15 line. 54. Right. Get it.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get inside. Let's go.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a...
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called